I am now introducing Insane Ian. Achievement unlocked!
Greetings, FumpFest. Ooh, that one was booming. I like that. Hello.
FumpFest is back. And this time, we're teaming up with Con on the Cob.
Con on the Cob!
Con on the Cob is taking place October 5th through 8th in Richfield, Ohio, and FumpFest will be a part of it. This year's performers include Bonnie Gordon, Jeff Whitmire, Ross Childs, Insane Ian,
There's plenty of room in the dungeon, Castlevania.
Steve Goody, The Great Luke Ski, Toby Danger, and Worm Quartet.
This is a song, it's a song I wrote so I could sing it with TV's Kyle, but TV's Kyle isn't at FumpFest, so I can't perform this song.
Okay.
And our 2023 guest of honor, Ogden Edsel.
Dead puppies aren't much fun.
FumpFest is a full weekend of comedy music and related weirdness, including the Logan Whitehurst Memorial Awards for Excellence in Comedy Music, dumb parody ideas, live podcast recordings, and more. Plus, all of the games, art, freaks, and fun that come with Con on the Cob. FumpFest, now with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
For information and to register, visit fumpfest.com. That's FUMPFEST.com.
Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of A Comedy Musician Reacts. My name is Insane Ian. I am a comedy musician and comedy music fan, and on this show I react to comedy music from the perspective of a comedy musician. Because that's what I am, and that's what I do, and that's what this is, and that's why you're here, and that's why this week we're taking a look at the new song from Tom Cardy. If this is your first time joining us, yes, welcome. I am a comedy musician who reacts to comedy music from the perspective of somebody who does that themselves. What this means to you is that I'm going to pause the video. Kind of a lot, actually. This way I'm not talking over or laughing over jokes that will be coming up in the song. I'll be discussing how the video works in tandem with the lyrics of the song, because the lyrics are very important in comedy music. Sometimes how the jokes are constructed, sometimes what even that means. Yes, explaining jokes is always a fun time, and sometimes it just means I'm sitting back and laughing my damn head off. It's a crapshoot whatever you're gonna get, but I think it's a good time either way. If this is the sort of thing that you do enjoy, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos, and if you really want to help the channel out, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see these videos early, get my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool stuff like that. Now, with all of that out of the way, let us dive into this new song from Tom Cardy. If you saw the ad before this video, you saw that the Logan Awards are taking place soon at FumpFest this year. Also, I will be hosting and performing, and also hosting the Logan Awards. They're the Comedy Music Awards. Tom Cardy is nominated for 2 songs in 2 different categories this year. Hey, I Don't Work Here is nominated in Outstanding Original Comedy Song, and the music video for Red Flags is nominated in Outstanding Comedy Music Video. So that's very exciting. That will be happening, and this will be a new song that potentially will be eligible for nomination next year. So, yeah, anyway, let's dive in.
Now and then we all get a thought that stops us in our track. Am I living to my full potential, or am I holding myself back?
Things getting a little heavy. Not really, but, you know, a lot of people contemplate about living up to their full potential, or am I, like, you know, just spinning my wheels? I'm not speaking from personal experience, no. I have a new song out, you should check that out. Anyway.
You gotta stop that shit, 'cause you're perfect. Check out that analysis paralysis. If you need some help to see, take a lesson from space.
I always love the vocoder stuff he does. Very twerp-esque. Of course, you know, twerp uses a talk box, but I enjoy the vocoder that he does. Yeah, you know, ignore the voices in your head. You're perfect the way you are, and take a tip from space. Also, analysis paralysis. Just a great line in general. Just really enjoy that. I was waiting for the turn. I was waiting for the turn to, what is this going to actually be about? Because a lot of Tom's songs do that. They kind of give you a little bit of a misdirect, and suddenly they're about a subject that you were not expecting them to be about at all to begin with. And that is exactly what this is. This is a song about planets and space, and particularly Pluto, whether or not they think Pluto's a planet or not. Whether Pluto thinks Pluto is a planet or not. Doesn't care what you think. I think it was Neil deGrasse Tyson or some science-adjacent person saying that Pluto was not a planet anymore or something. And a lot of people who were always like, oh, Pluto was a planet when I was a kid. Yeah, science changes. And if it is, if it isn't, who cares? It makes no difference to your actual real-world view of anything. It's just, we learn things and new information is discovered. Ha! But, you know, we'll see how that influences the planet itself of Pluto.
But I gives a shit. Pluto is not gonna quit, cause Pluto can take a hit, and Pluto knows what Pluto is, and Pluto knows that Pluto's hot shit.
And that's what HS stands for in the title. Absolutely brilliant. I know that I'm a planet or not, it doesn't matter, I just know that I'm hot shit. Absolutely fantastic. And also, once again, Tom's song is such a fucking groove, man. Expect some magic from the dwarf planet. Yes. And also, you know what, guys, I have to be honest, yes, you may have been able to tell in the early bits of this video, I've kind of been in my head about some things lately. Nothing to do with my music or anything, but mostly weird things that are going on in my life. There's a lot happening right now. And, you know, worried about making people happy and making sure things are okay and everything. And so I've been kind of down on myself, and this is exactly what I need to hear. If a fictitious story about a planet, or not a planet, thinks that they themselves are hot shit, you can too. You know, it's... yay. You know, good motivational song for anybody who needs it. And clearly I needed it.
Pluto got wise and said, gosh dang it, it's true Pluto was jealous of the big other planets. But did you know that Jupiter, the biggest by far, was also jealous because the dorks on Earth called him a failed star?
A failed star. Man, the rhymes in this are again, Tom's really good at weaving rhymes in when you're not expecting them, because he makes it sound so conversational, and then you find out that, wait, no, that couplet rhymed with the one before. I wasn't expecting it to, just because of the way the thing was structured. It sounded like he's just saying something, but musically, and so it ended up rhyming. A lot of these things seem that way. The way he writes it, it seems like it just ends up rhyming, and we know that's not the case. It's very written very purposefully to rhyme. It's a song after all. But just the idea of the way it's structured really strikes me as, you know, being very particular. Also, Jupiter's a gas giant, and I'm wondering if that will play into this at any point. A failed star? Sure. I'd never heard that before. I've always just heard it being made fun of because it's a planet of farts. Not actually, but gas giant. Anyway, yeah.
Big other planets, but did you know that Jupiter, the biggest by far, was also jealous because the dorks on Earth called him a failed star? The star that he was jealous of was called our sun, who was herself concealed with thoughts that she would never become.
Perfect. You know, Jupiter is kind of brown and orange in color, and the sun, yellow, wearing a shirt that says sunburst. That's great. Just the simple costuming that he's doing in this. for these characters, and the sun apparently is a she. Whatever. Never had the opportunity to ask any of the planets their pronouns, but whatever. Sure. Inanimate objects can be made assumptions about, I guess. We're gonna roll it back here a little bit. So that's a black hole. And, you know, the sun wants to become a black hole. Honestly, yes. I'm sure that's, you know, when stars fade out, occasionally they do become black holes, I think. You know, we're all here until the heat death of the universe, when the sun actually does eventually burn out. Don't think it's going to happen in any of our lifetimes, but it is going to happen eventually. Just the way it is. But, yeah. Across the galaxy, beyond what the sun can see, there is a black hole. And I wonder what the black hole's dream is. This is what comedy music does. It brings you situations that you're not expecting to have. You don't get this shit in normal songs. And if you do, it's hidden by metaphors and similes and stuff. It's never, like, actually spelled out directly for you. Comedy music's more direct that way, I guess.
Who turns her gaze into the center of our galaxy and says, when I'm supermassive, yeah, I'll be happy. But the biggest, baddest, supermassive thing to exist, but in the middle of them all said, I think I'm saying shit. I've seen a perfect grown-up star, I've seen a triple quays, but I've never seen a dwarf trying to go this hard.
I don't need to be a planet because I know that I'm still worth it, baby. Fantastic. Yeah, you know, the black hole sees another thing, and the other thing is just like, well, no, I've seen all these great things, quasars and other things, and the only thing that really impresses me is the planet that knows he's hot shit. Amazing. Wow. You're hot shit too, so look up to the stars. The universe was made for you. Motivational as hell, man. Yeah. Absolutely.
Talking about space too much. I should really try to cut back. I've gotta stop with that shit, cause I'm a proper power. Space is fucking cool and so hard. You let me talk about space with
It's an interesting spelling of astronaut, but not, like almost kind of a double meaning, not meaning no, so an astronaut. Yeah, sure, that's an interesting way of spelling it. But I'm still hot like Halley's Comet. Back into the space talk. Space metaphor, what I use it for. Even the simple ones are still fun. I find this ironic too, because I was just transcribing an old song of mine I did about the moon back on my first album almost 15 years ago. I was transcribing it for a friend of mine because I apparently didn't have the lyrics up for it, so I'll have that as the song that plays in the end credits here. Yeah. This is fun.
So this black and white hot shade do.
That's so good. That was so phenomenal. Wow. That expression at the end too. That's so great. It's so weirdly motivational. It's kind of what I needed to hear right now. And I hope you did too. I hope it brought you joy and you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this breakdown. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things to feed the algorithm to get more eyeballs onto these videos. And of course, show some support for the original video. Links are in the description so you can see it without me blabbing all over it. And if you really want to help the channel out like these people over here do, consider supporting me on Patreon, where patrons get to see their name in the credits, get these videos early, my music and comedy early, and all sorts of other cool stuff like that. Anyway, we'll see you later, everybody. Bye.
Makes the tides come in and it makes dogs sick. You know for it I'm a lunatic. It makes the grass grow green and it makes hair thick. It's the coolest thing around. But I hate